favor of the amendment.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, I rise in favor of this amendment, and we've been watching so many of us debate and argue different issues very vociferously and very passionately, and sometimes from the same party, sometimes different parties, sometimes from different parts of the state. And so we're going to disagree at times. I think the voter ID law is a very, very bad law. I think it's about voter suppression, and I've made that very clear, and a lot of us do. And I'm going to vote for this amendment, and every single member in this room, in this chamber, should vote for this amendment. If you read it, you ought to vote for it. There's no question about it. I wasn't even going to speak on any of these issues, but when I read the amendment, it doesn't do anything at all, members, to change the IDs that are currently acceptable under state law. Doesn't do anything about that. It does say that there could be additional ones, but importantly, members, it said it has to be approved by the Secretary of State. It has to be approved by the Secretary of State. So you should vote for it. But I predict that every single Republican will vote against it. And when every single Republican votes against this amendment, this one amendment, you will help our case in federal court, because there's not a federal judge in this country appointed by a Democrat or a Republican that can look at that vote in any other way. They will read this amendment. And if you take a minute, members, read the amendment. It says it has to be approved by the Secretary of State. So when every one of you Republicans votes against this, it will make our case that it's about voter suppression. So vote for it, but if you don't, as I anticipate, each one of you Republicans will vote against it. You will help the case prove what this really is. Thank you so much.